Hi. What's up?
Thursday night baseball on the show as we come to you from
Play ball. 3 out.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mack moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Nero, what do you got on this line? Standing in, Lucas Mack. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him again? Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Willie Adames.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Lowe. He singled his last time up. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mack on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
That's how quickly things...
Digging in to try it again. Lucas Mack. He got on victim last time. Lined hard to center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Tommy Pham.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mack ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So striding forward now, Lucas Mack. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Blue Jays held it. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at bat.
Tommy Pham.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air into shallow left center.
Take it.
There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Striding in, Lucas Mack, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Oh, man, you smoked that one. Good job, good job.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Tonight for the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers. Digging in, Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Tampa Bay.
The windup and the 0-1.
Joey
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mack racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is
now batting, Lucas Mack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mack.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay high up
First
there.
delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't.
Now to the plate, Bronson Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bronson
Calhoun is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, here we go now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance. Joey Wendell, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Joey.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Shaw will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Lucas Mack. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Meadows is there. 2 down. In his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that.
Coming to the plate now, Lucas Mack.
Lucas
from the stretch.
Mack.
Fly ball out to right field. Meadows has it in his tracks. 2 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Mack is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Aguilar.
A pause. And the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Bronson Adams.
The catcher, Bronson Adams.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mack. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, Lucas Mack.
Number 13. Lucas
First offering on its way.
Mack.
Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Rays, 4 runs, 13 hits.
The show's got baseball for you on a Saturday night north of the border here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Mack sprinting after it, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Relay.
Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turned.
Settling in now, Lucas Mack. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Good job.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lucas Mack. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
On the bag, right here.
And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Mack.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Hits it high and deep out to center field.
Dig.
Kiermaier retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. In now, Lucas Mack. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lucas Mack.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 23 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Cody Allen wraps it up for the save, his 30th.
3 runs, 11 hits.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border. Jaime Barria is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mack calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now at the plate, Lucas Mack. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Here we go.
The pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
No runner, cut it.
So striding in, Lucas Mack, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kevin.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Mack makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a big moment here, and standing in, Lucas Mack, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 0-1 the count. Joseph on at first, nobody out.
Come on, big guy.
On he pops it up. Wendell in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Hey, hit this seed right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Lucas Mack. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the... Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score today. Jose Alvarado gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Number 40.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 27, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home. Number 62 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just...
Into the box now, Lucas Mack. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, the center fielder, Mack.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. The 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Mack on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Standing in, Lucas Mack.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Lucas Mack.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs and heat. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
We got 1 here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Shaw ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lucas Mack. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Riding in once again, Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping up now, Corey Spangenberg.
For the Red Sox, The third baseman, number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the...
So coming to the plate, Lucas Mack. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Carlos Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Betts, the runner at third. Eaton on at second with 2 down. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mack moves over. And that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're on top, however, 9-4. Next to bat for Toronto, Lucas Mack. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Number 62 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Brent Suter gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing...
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the game.
Digging in, Jed Jerko. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mack facing back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all in here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. In his career versus this pitcher, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lucas Mack. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire. Stepping in for the Jays, Lucas Mack. He singled his last time up.
Mack.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Grounded to the right. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that in. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lucas Mack. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side.
Hey, speed up, drive the other way.
Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Let's go now, one time.
Ready with the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Stay here, on the back, on the back.
And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Here's Jed Jerko now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Rafael Devers.
2 out. Get out of here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mack is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox settled for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Jays are out in front 7-4. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he has 9 base hits in 19 tries. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mack is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Lucas Mack. The winning run is at first base.
Hey, Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive him in.
Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. It's over his head and off the wall, and that could bring home the winning run. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go. And at the plate, Rafael Devers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Moving under it, Mack looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Lucas Mack. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned. Satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
11-9 is how this one ends. Boston put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board.
Sinatra. Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shot out. You feeling good about yourself right now, huh? Satisfied. Yeah. 6. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this rap, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no